Segment is sponsored by Modica Brothers.
Time for our car care tip of the week with Joel Caraway with Modica Brothers filling in for Lanny today. And today I want to talk about tire balancing because I learned how important it is because I waited too long.
Right.
And it just never kind of hopped down the road.
Right. Well, it depends on whether you're getting brand new tires or you have existing tires on the vehicle. But if it's brand new tires, the main reason you want your tires balanced is so that it distributes the weight on the hub evenly so that you have a smooth, even ride, just like it was when you bought it from the dealer. Yeah. If you have tires that are existing and you're rotating the tires, it's good to balance them every 5,000 to 7,000 miles so that if they're creating any kind of tremble or shake throughout the vehicle, it eliminates that shake. And if it's not a tire balance during that process, you can determine it by checking for a bent wheel, a tire with any kind of abrasion or a lump on it, or even if you have any kind of front end parts that may go in bad. And if you don't balance tires periodically and you allow them to get out of balance, it actually can create problems with your front end parts and the way your vehicle operates as a whole.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. I waited a little too long. I heard that little shimmy in the front and I just kept going, and before I know it, it was too late.
Yeah, but most of the time it can be solved rather easily. Just, bring it in, and it usually takes about 30 to 45 minutes in order to balance a set of tires on most vehicles.
Yeah. So what's the rule of thumb, for actually taking it in and getting your tires rotated and checked?
Rule of thumb, like I said, between 5,000 and 7,000 miles. Most oil changes typically run in those ranges now, so it's easy to coordinate with an oil change. And the good thing about it is when you get it done, we also have your air pressure set and reset your sensors if necessary.
Yeah. Talk about the different ways to balance a tire now, because people go to custom wheels, they don't like those clips on the outside, so there's other ways to do it.
Right. Most wheels, if they're from factory, they definitely are knock-on inside and out, which is the best way to balance a tire because you're balancing the tire completely. But you can do a stick-on weight from the inside of the tire on both sides, which creates the same kind of a balance, but it cosmetically looks great.
Yeah. How about people that might have a problem with one tire and they start replacing one tire at a time, and then before you know it, you got 2 or 3 different tires on the car?
Well, and that could possibly create some problems, not necessarily from just a balance issue, but it can create some pull and push problems. I would rather see at least 2 tires on the front axle that are the same and 2 tires on the back axle that are the same versus mixing and matching 3 and 4 different tires.
There you go. So what are we doing on this truck here? That's what they're doing, some new tires?
Yes, sir. This truck here is going to be getting 4 brand new tires, and we'll be just starting that momentarily, and we're waiting to have the truck inspected and make sure everything looks right on it.
Yeah. The machines now, they're so, it's not like the old days. It actually gives a caliper on the tire and knows exactly where to put that weight.
Yes, it actually tells you exactly where the weight goes on the wheel, and we even have machines now that actually helps lift the tire and wheel assembly up. So when you're going to put it on the balancer, it makes it easier on the technician.
Yeah, and I guess everything, even your pressure in your tires is so much and so important for gas mileage.
Yeah, absolutely. If the pressure is not right, not only will you not get the correct gas mileage, but you can get in uneven wear issues, you can have pull problems, and it'll simulate a host of issues that you don't need to face, like sensors going off, like I said, pulling off the road to simulate alignment problems, and you just don't need that. You want your car to run smooth, fluid, and economically.
Yeah, we want to let people know too, you got a full-time mechanic at all locations.
Absolutely. We got fully trained ASE certified mechanics, and they do a wonderful job on all your front end needs and alignment needs and air conditioning needs. So.
All right, Joel Caraway, good tips. Appreciate that. Modica Brothers, 9 locations throughout Southeast Texas.